Hello everyone, Dr. Alan Mandel. Here, welcome back to my channel, Science of Healing. You're ready, your body responds, everything feels right, and then suddenly it's gone. That moment of confusion, embarrassment, frustration, it hits hard. And for many men, it's happening more often than they'd like to admit. But here's the truth. This is not just in your head. And it's not something you should ignore, because losing an erection right before sex is your body sending you a message, a warning signal that something deeper is going on. Today, we're going to uncover the 6 real reasons why this happens, backed by science, and more importantly, what you can do starting today to fix it naturally. Let's begin. It starts with a moment most men never forget. Everything feels right. Your body responds, your mind is ready, and then suddenly, without warning, it disappears. That silent panic, that confusion, that question racing through your mind, what just happened to me? It cuts deeper than words. And in that moment, many men make a dangerous mistake. They ignore it. They brush it off as stress, as a bad day, as something temporary. But what if that moment wasn't random? What if it was your body sending you an early warning signal, one that could be pointing to something far more serious happening beneath the surface? Because here's the truth that most people don't talk about. An erection is not just about sex. It is a direct reflection of your vascular health, your nervous system, your hormones, your entire internal biology working in perfect coordination. And when that coordination breaks down, even slightly, your body reveals it in the most sensitive way possible, loss of erection. Long before symptoms show up anywhere else, science has already confirmed something shocking. The arteries in the penis are significantly smaller than the arteries that supply blood to your heart, which means if there is even a minor blockage, a slight narrowing, or early damage to blood vessels, it will show up there first. Not in your chest, not in your breathing, but in your performance. This is why many cardiologists now recognize erectile dysfunction as an early warning sign of cardiovascular disease. In some cases, it can appear 3 to 5 years before a heart attack. Let that sink in. Your body may be trying to protect you, to alert you, to give you time to act, but if you ignore it, you miss the message completely. Because what you're experiencing in that moment is not weakness, it's physiology. For an erection to happen, blood vessels must relax and expand, allowing a surge of blood to flow into the penile tissue. This process is controlled by a powerful molecule called nitric oxide. Nitric oxide signals your arteries to open wide, to deliver the blood needed for firmness and stability. But here's where things start to go wrong. Poor diet, high sugar intake, smoking, lack of movement, chronic stress, all of these silently damage the inner lining of your blood vessels. This lining, known as the endothelium, is responsible for producing nitric oxide. When it becomes inflamed or damaged, nitric oxide production drops. And when nitric oxide drops, blood flow suffers. And when blood flow suffers, your body cannot maintain an erection, even if your desire is there, even if your mind is fully engaged. Your body simply cannot perform what your brain is asking it to do. And this is where frustration turns into confusion, because you feel normal, you look normal, but something inside is changing, and the signs are subtle until they're not. Studies have shown that men with erectile dysfunction are significantly more likely to have underlying conditions like high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and insulin resistance. Conditions that often go undetected for years, silently progressing, silently damaging, until one day they don't stay silent anymore. And here's what makes this even more concerning. Many men try to treat the symptom without ever addressing the cause. They look for quick fixes, temporary solutions, but ignoring the root problem is like covering a warning light on your dashboard instead of fixing the engine. It doesn't stop the damage. It only delays the consequences. Because when blood vessels lose their flexibility, when circulation becomes restricted, when oxygen delivery drops, it doesn't just affect one part of your body, it affects everything. Your energy levels, your brain function, your heart, your longevity. That moment in the bedroom is just the beginning of the story. And if you listen closely, your body is telling you exactly what it needs. It needs better circulation. It needs cleaner blood vessels. It needs support. And the most powerful part of this entire truth is this: your body has an incredible ability to heal, to repair, to restore function if you give it the right conditions. When you begin to improve blood flow, everything starts to change. When you nourish your body with foods that support nitric oxide production, your vessels begin to open again. When you reduce inflammation, your arteries regain flexibility. When you move your body, circulation improves. When you remove harmful habits, healing begins. And slowly, steadily, powerfully, your body starts responding the way it was designed to. Because this is not about chasing performance. This is about restoring health, real health, the kind that doesn't just show up in one moment, but carries through every system in your body. So the next time it happens, don't ignore it, don't dismiss it, don't bury it under embarrassment or denial. Instead, pay attention, because your body may be giving you a second chance, a chance to correct what's going wrong before it becomes something irreversible. A chance to take control of your health before your health takes control of you. This is not the end of your confidence. It's the beginning of awareness. And awareness, when acted upon, becomes transformation. The question is not, why did this happen? The real question is, what am I going to do about it? You wake up every day thinking your choices are small, harmless, insignificant. One extra hour of scrolling at night, one more sugary snack, one missed workout, one drink to relax. It doesn't feel like damage. It feels normal. But what if I told you that these daily habits, the ones you barely notice, are silently controlling one of the most important aspects of your life, your performance, your confidence, your ability to function when it matters most? Because the truth is brutally simple. Your body does not respond to intentions. It responds to patterns. And every single thing you do, what you eat, how you sleep, how you move, how you handle stress, is programming your body either toward strength or toward dysfunction. There is no neutral. Science shows us something most men never realize. Erectile function is one of the most sensitive indicators of overall health. It reacts faster than almost any other system in the body, which means when your lifestyle starts slipping, your body doesn't wait years to show it. It shows you now, in real time, in the most personal way possible, because an erection is not just about arousal. It's a complex biological event that depends on blood flow, nerve signaling, hormone balance, and mental state all working in perfect synchronization. And your lifestyle is the conductor of that entire orchestra. Let's start with what you eat. Every bite of food you consume is either helping your blood vessels expand or causing them to slowly shut down. Diets high in processed foods, refined sugars, and unhealthy fats create inflammation inside your arteries. This inflammation damages the inner lining of your blood vessels, reducing their ability to produce nitric oxide, the very molecule responsible for allowing blood flow to increase when you need it most. Without nitric oxide, your vessels stay tight, restricted, unresponsive. And no matter how strong your desire is, and your body cannot deliver. Now think about sugar, that sweet taste, that quick energy. It comes at a cost most people never see. High blood sugar levels lead to a process called glycation, where sugar molecules attach to proteins and damage tissues throughout the body, including blood vessels and nerves. Over time, this reduces sensitivity, slows circulation, and interferes with the signals required for an erection. This is why men with insulin resistance and diabetes are far more likely to experience erectile dysfunction, not because of age, but because of lifestyle patterns repeated over time. Now let's talk about movement. Your body was designed to move. Circulation depends on it. When you exercise, your heart pumps stronger, your vessels dilate, and blood flows more efficiently to every part of your body, including where it matters most. But when you sit for hours, day after day, your circulation slows. Blood begins to pool. Your sussudi lose flexibility, and your body enters a state of stagnation. Research has shown that men who engage in regular physical activity have significantly lower rates of erectile dysfunction compared to those who live sedentary lives. Even something as simple as walking can improve blood flow, but without movement, your body begins to shut down functions it no longer sees as necessary. Now consider sleep. You might think sleep is just rest, but in reality, it's where your body repairs, restores, and rebuilds itself. It's where hormones are balanced, where testosterone is produced, where stress is reset. Cut your sleep short, and everything begins to fall apart. Studies have shown that even a single week of poor sleep can reduce testosterone levels by up to 15%. And when testosterone drops, so does libido, energy, and erection quality. At the same time, sleep deprivation increases cortisol, the stress hormone that directly interferes with sexual performance. So you're caught in a cycle. Low sleep, low hormones, high stress, poor performance, and it continues night after night until it becomes your new normal. Then there's stress, the invisible force that most people underestimate. When you're stressed, your body activates the fight or flight response. This is survival mode. Blood is redirected away from non-essential functions, including reproduction, and sent toward muscles and vital organs needed to escape danger. In that moment, your body is not thinking about performance. It's thinking about survival. And it doesn't matter whether the stress is physical or psychological. Work pressure, financial worries, relationship tension, performance anxiety. Your body responds the same way. It shuts down what it doesn't need. And over time, chronic stress rewires your nervous system, making it harder for you to relax, to be present, to perform. Now add alcohol and smoking into the equation. Alcohol might feel like it's helping you relax, lowering your inhibitions, but biologically it's suppressing your central nervous system. It slows down communication between your brain and your body, it reduces sensitivity, delays response, and weakens performance. Smoking is even more destructive. It damages blood vessels, reduces oxygen levels, and accelerates the narrowing of arteries. The very pathways you depend on for blood flow become restricted, and the effect compounds over time, not in years, but in patterns. Because here's the reality most people avoid. You don't wake up one day with a problem, you build it slowly, silently, through daily habits. And by the time you notice it, it feels sudden, but it's been forming for months, even years. The good news? The same way your lifestyle can break you down, it can rebuild you. Your body is constantly adapting, constantly responding, constantly trying to move back toward balance. But it needs the right signals, the right inputs, the right environment. When you start feeding your body real nutrient-dense foods, your blood vessels begin to heal. When you move daily, circulation improves. When you sleep deeply, hormones rebalance. When you manage stress, your nervous system shifts back into a state where performance is possible again. And when you remove harmful habits, your body finally gets the chance to recover. This is not about perfection, it's about direction. Because every small decision you make is either moving you closer to strength or closer to dysfunction. There is no shortcut, no instant fix, no magic solution, only the truth that your lifestyle is shaping your biology every single day. So the next time you face that moment, when your body doesn't respond the way you expect, don't just ask what went wrong. Ask what patterns led you there, because once you understand that, you take back control. And when you take control of your habits, you take control of your health, your confidence, your performance, not temporarily, but permanently. The question is no longer whether your body can perform. The question is whether your lifestyle is allowing it to. Most men are told there's only one solution, a pill, a shortcut, something fast. But what if the real power was never in a prescription and always inside your body? What if your body already knows how to restore itself, how to rebuild, how to perform? If you simply stop blocking the process, because science is now confirming something remarkable. Erectile function is not permanently lost in most cases. It's suppressed. And when you remove the barriers, the body responds faster than you think. Blood vessels can heal, hormones can rebalance, nerve sensitivity can return, but only if you give your body what it's been missing. It starts with circulation. When you begin consuming foods rich in natural nitrates like beetroot, leafy greens, and pomegranate, your body increases nitric oxide production. This molecule signals your blood vessels to relax, to open, to allow stronger blood flow. And studies show that improved nitric oxide levels can enhance vascular function within days, not months, days. Then comes inflammation. Chronic inflammation is one of the biggest hidden blockers of performance. It damages the lining of your arteries and disrupts blood flow at the cellular level. But when you shift toward anti-inflammatory foods like olive oil, fatty fish, nuts, and colorful vegetables, you begin to calm that internal fire. And as inflammation drops, circulation improves. Now your body can finally do what it was designed to do. Then there's movement. Exercise is not optional. It is medicine. When you engage in regular physical activity, your body increases blood flow, boosts testosterone, and enhances endothelial function, the health of your blood vessels. Research shows that even moderate exercise can significantly improve erectile function in men with mild to moderate dysfunction, because movement tells your body, stay alive, stay strong, stay ready. Sleep becomes your next weapon, because while you rest, your body rebuilds. Testosterone is primarily produced during deep sleep. Cut your sleep short, and you cut your body off from one of its most powerful recovery systems. But when you sleep deeply and consistently, hormone levels begin to normalize, stress hormones drop, and your body regains balance. Then comes the mind, because no matter how healthy your body is, if your mind is trapped in stress, fear, or anxiety, performance will suffer. When you activate relaxation through breathing, mindfulness, or simply being present, you shift your nervous system out of survival mode, and only in that relaxed state can true performance exist. Finally, you remove what's hurting you: smoking, excessive alcohol, processed foods, chronic stress. Each one is a weight pulling your body down. And when you start letting them go, even gradually, something powerful happens. Your body begins to rise again, stronger, more responsive, more alive, because the truth is, you don't need to force your body to perform. You need to allow it. This is not about chasing a temporary fix. This is about rebuilding a system where blood flows freely, hormones function properly, and your body responds naturally, without struggle. And when that system is restored, confidence returns, control returns, performance returns, not for a moment, but for life. The question is no longer whether it's possible. The question is whether you're ready to give your body the chance to prove it.